My name is Richard Thomas, former mayor of my beloved Mount Vernon. I'm a son of Mount Vernon, born, raised, and public school educated in Mount Vernon. I'm raising my family here with my 2 young children and our second rescue cat, Marvel. I love Mount Vernon. My dad, late mom, stepmom, brothers, sisters, 96 cousins, nieces, and nephews, grandnieces, grandnephews. I earned these stripes. We're all here in Mount Vernon, and I want the best for them like I want the best for all families in our community. The citizens deserve to hear the truth. Our community is at a crossroads to determine the best way forward for safety, sustainable growth, and empowerment for all citizens in our city. Now, I've been in the fight. It hasn't always been easy. And I've spent these last few years reflecting on my term as mayor. While I'll be the first to admit that my tenure had its challenges, but what I experienced has positioned me to understand how we as a city, as a people, can come together, use what we have, and make Mount Vernon work for you again. I understand how to do that. We did it before, and we can do it again. Now, remember this. Before I was mayor, Memorial Field was illegally dumped on. It was closed. Bridges were shut for over a decade. Potholes were just swallowing cars and strollers. The fire department, they couldn't put out fires without help from mutual aid. The police could barely police the streets. And their cars were just like DPW. You could see through the bottom. It was like the Flintstone cars. Over 90% of the streetlights were out. The building department, it did not work without a wink or a nod from a political hack. There was zero transparency in City Hall, and taxes just kept going up. Now, while I was mayor, the New York Times wrote that Mount Vernon is one of Westchester's hidden secrets. New York State recognized that during my years as mayor, sales taxes generated by thriving businesses in Mount Vernon grew faster and stronger than any city in the state of New York. The New York Times also said developers flock to Mount Vernon, proving that my vision, plan, and results created conditions to make Mount Vernon a destination that everyone wanted to go to, not escape from. Remember the facts. Mayor Richard Thomas left Mount Vernon in the best position to succeed. You were truly better off. Why? Because I was willing to fight the fight that no one else was willing to sacrifice for. I told you I earned these stripes. My results include Memorial Field, building bridges, addressing the sewers, made smooth streets and sidewalks, changed the city charter for transparency. Remember Facebook Live? I introduced that into City Hall so you could see in real time what was happening. I created the fresh market to reduce hunger. I brought Slide the City to Mount Vernon. I reinstated school resource officers to guard against active shooters and bullies in our schools. Slayed zombie homes, protected our seniors, implemented plans to make sure that federal grant money reached the people. And I made sure City Hall worked for you, especially the building department. One of my proudest accomplishments was stopping gun violence in 2019, when no one in the city of Mount Vernon died from an illegal gun, the first time in modern history. And I did it over political obstruction. I did it by hard work and an unshakable faith. Faith in the Lord, faith in the people. In my term as mayor, it was not perfect. I made mistakes, and I owned them, and I learned from them. But don't let dirty politics fool you. Ask yourself, are things better today? We all know that they're not. And as I seek a second chance as mayor, I ask for your vote. And remember the truth. The truth is the people of Mount Vernon have suffered since I departed office. We have a big future to shape so we can seize the best opportunities to win the future for the next generation. The real question is, are you satisfied with the conditions of Mount Vernon today? I know I'm not. Seriously, we lost the animal shelter due to sewer rats infesting the building, City Hall ignoring it, then lying about it. That was heartless to allow innocent rescues to be exposed to such vermin. We lost the senior center without a replacement option for them. That is careless. We lost mobility as bridges were shut down due to neglect by the administration. That is dangerous. We lost safety under this administration. Our kids lost their innocence, and parents are panic-stricken with the murders of 3 teenagers over the past several months. City Hall did nothing about violent crime. That's deadly. Remember reality. The administration promised safety, but delivered danger. All of us are traumatized by our tax bill. It jumped by at least 30% due to the Patterson-Howard taxes. Patterson-Howard imposed new taxes on water, sewer, and sanitation without any clear benefit. Meanwhile, she reduced services and increased salaries for her political appointees, all 555 of them. Simply put, City Hall's broken promises made Mount Vernon dangerous, dirty, and deadly. I am the only candidate for mayor with proven positive results for Mount Vernon. My vision, plan, and experience in cleaning up the mess is needed now more than ever. I will make Mount Vernon safe again. I will make Mount Vernon fun again. I will make Mount Vernon clean again. I will make Mount Vernon affordable. I will axe the 30% Patterson-Howard tax. I will get rid of it, roll it back, and I will restore the Mount Vernon Animal Shelter and expand its services to include a spay and neuter clinic to help all families and all rescues as much as possible. I will protect our seniors by reopening the senior center and reestablishing the Rose Y program so that differently abled people also have a safe place and space to go. They have been totally abandoned and totally forgotten by this heartless administration. I will protect our children and their teachers with school resource officers back in the schools to stop active shooters and to serve as role models, positive role models with professionals from the small businesses in our community to uplift our kids by working with them for free youth programs after school and supporting youth sports. So if you like the way Mount Vernon is today, dangerous, dirty, and deadly, then vote for them. If you want Mount Vernon safe, clean, fun, and functioning, then vote for me. The Thomas Promise is a guaranteed victory for the people of Mount Vernon. I cannot do it alone. I need your support, your input, your ideas. We can do it together with strong servant leaders all committed to one mission. We, the people of Mount Vernon, from south to north, from west to east, together we can make Mount Vernon the shining jewel it deserves to be. We, the people of Mount Vernon, we can make Mount Vernon a city of happy homes again. Join us. Together, let's win the future for Mount Vernon.